Alright, hello and welcome back to another video from Jerba Campervans. Now today we're going to be doing a tour through this Jerba Cromarty. It's got some really unique features in it. It's a long wheelbase van, kitchen in the front. It's really nice. I think you'll really like this one, so let's jump in and talk a bit more about it. So this van was a customer's own van that they brought in. It's not actually a brand new van. I think it's 1 or 2 years old. It's a really nice van all the same, but just a quick note to let you know that we can convert your own van. We don't only do new conversions here. I would say probably 95% of the conversions that we do here are brand new, made to order, bespoke conversions. But if you do have your own van and you like the Jerba van layout, we can fit you in. Let's talk a bit about this camper van. So this is a Cromarty conversion layout. And what that means is it's got the kitchen in the front and the pop top pops up at the front. And it gives you this big usable space in between to sort of sit and relax. So the Cromarty comes with seating for 5. It's got a wide 129cm bed in the back. We've got the 2 front seats that swivel, 2 armrests on these captain's chairs, and you'll see that all the seating in this van has been trimmed in this lovely blue leather. It's a grey van, blue leather, and we've got this blue-grey metallic for the furniture choice, and it looks absolutely fantastic. Now, super comfortable, really enjoy it. The Cromarty also comes with 2 tables, so we've got a small one here which can manoeuvre in and out and fold into the back of the seat. We've also got a big one which I'll show you in the back too, and the customer has spec'd this one with a range of different appliances. So what I'll do is I'll take you through some of them just now and we'll have a look at what he's chosen. The long wheelbase, our Cromarty, is 400mm longer than the short wheelbase, which we call our Tyree. And that results in this extra cupboard right here. So this is the difference between those 2 vans. And it's quite a big cupboard. In the Cromarty you get a really nice deep cupboard too, so you do get tons of extra storage space. But the key part of that 400mm is that it's across the entire van. So you get this whole extra area here, which does make the space between the front and the rear seats that much bigger. So it does make this camper van feel like a really big camper van. It's a really big social space, which is great. And if you've got a family, it might just give you that bit of extra space that you need just to be less cramped, more comfortable. And when the roof's up, you've got tons of head height. You can stand up and you can walk around the entire length of the van without hitting your head on anything. I'm about 6 feet tall and I don't hit my head at all, so it's great. Now, coming in with the Cromarty, you also get a bigger fridge and freezer combo. So this is a Vitrifrigo one, which you've probably seen in a lot of the videos, but it's actually slightly larger than the one that we fit in the Tyree. And that's just because we've got more space. So with more space, you might as well get a little bit more fridge space. And you can see in there, it's a great big unit. And above that, we've got a little drawer which we've got our cutlery tray in, which is really nice. And I've showed you the storage in here, which is nice and deep. What I'll do is I'll bring you in now and we'll have a little look at the hob and sink. The customer has spec'd this one with a 1-piece unit. And we'll just open up the glass lid here and you can see we've got quite a big sink. This one actually has cold and hot water, and I'll show you the unit that powers that in just a moment. We've also got the 3 burners here, so different sizes of burners. We've got big and small, and this just makes a really nice big contained unit. Now, when the lid's closed, you essentially have the entire worktop space to put your things on. These Dometic glass lids are really durable, so you can put things on top, or what I've seen a lot of people do is use a tea towel, and they'll just cover this up with a tea towel, and that way they can store boxes and bits and pieces when they're not actually doing their cooking and their cleaning. But it's great. And we've also got sliding windows in this one, so we can open them up. We can get our Jerba mid screens in there, and if we're doing a little bit of cooking, it'll just give us a little bit of airflow. As we come to the back of the camper van, you'll see we've got this unusual black vent right here, and that's for a thing called a Wabasto Thermal top. And the Wabasto Thermal top is basically a big heat exchanger which gives this van hot water, and it also gets hot blown air heating from right here, and it's fed by diesel. We plumb this directly into the vehicle's diesel tank, So as long as you've got fuel in your van, you're always going to have hot water and you're going to have diesel heating. And it's especially great if you've got the little shower in the back. It can give you a nice hot water shower. We can obviously see the blue leather that I talked about too. This has been stitched up beautifully. It looks absolutely fantastic. And these are actually really comfortable. It feels nice and soft, very durable. We've also got speakers in the rear of this one. And I'll just show you while we're here where the second table would go. So we store it at the back here. I'll just unclip and pop it off at this side. You just give me a moment. So I've got my table out, and I also have my table leg, which I prepared earlier. And this stays just at the back of the cabinet down there. And what I can do is I can slide it into this rail on the right hand side. There we are. Lock it in place, take a seat, and I can slide it backwards and forwards to any position that I find comfortable. I've got a nice big usable table for 2 or 3 people. It's very handy. So I'll pop this away, and I think what we'll do is we'll bring the roof bed down, because this one has a Gerber roof bed, and I'll show you the headroom in the back because a lot of people have been asking. Okay, so here I am in the back of the Jerba. I've got my hat on and I'm going to sit up nice and straight as I would if I was driving. I'm nice and comfortable. I've brought the roof bed down, and like I said before, I'm about 6 feet tall, quite comfortable. If I'm bouncing, I'm not going to hit. Now, I would say that this is maybe 3 inches, 4 inches, so enough space just to keep me comfortable and to never hit. Now, in reality, if I am sitting in the back, I'm a bit of a sloucher, so I would probably be slouched down like this, and I have got probably 5 and a bit inches above me. So there is a considerable roof space. Now, if I push the roof bed away, if you imagine there was no roof bed in this van and it was just the roof of the actual pop top itself, I would probably have, 12, 13 inches headroom there. So there is a lot of headroom in this van, and if you were very tall and it was an issue for you, you could just do away with the roof bed, and that would give you all the headspace that you would need, basically. So let's pull this bed out. I'll give you a little look at how the bed looks, and we'll see what's on the inside. The red beds I've showed you before are super simple to use. Pull one lever, pop them over. And now this one has all the storage space as normal, but we also have that large box for the Wabasto Thermal top, and that's just where the unit is contained itself. Nice and neat system. We've got the Sargent electrical control panel behind that there, and we've also got the removable tow wall, but still loads of usable storage space in there. Part one of the bed's down. I'll fold down the middle section, push down the back. There we have it, a big comfortable 129 centimetre wide bed. And key thing to note on the rib beds is that they've got leather on one side, but they've got this really soft fabric on the back, and it is actually really soft. I think this one has Thermoflex, I can feel it, so Thermoflex is a nice breathable layer on the inside of the rib seat, which makes it extra comfortable. You can see it's super wide, there's loads of space, it's very long. I can lie here all night quite happily, and if I've got my Duvet mattress protector on top of this, I'm going to be super comfortable. So yeah, very, very nice. I'll pop this away. So I'll pull the seat up and I'll bring you in and we'll have a little look at the control panel. There we are. Now in the back corner here, you'll see we've got a whole range of instruments. Basically, we've got 2 Wabasto controllers, we've got the Sargent controller, we've got our 230 volts, and we've got all our USB inputs. Now, this Wabasto controller is for the hot blown air heating, and the other one is for the hot water, basically. So you need to activate the unit to get the hot water to work, but that's what these 2 boxes are for. Below that, we've got the Sargent, which controls all things in the vehicle, the battery, the pumps, it'll show you the status of the batteries, it'll control the light, all that kind of stuff. And it controls the charging element for when we need to hook up and get the 230 volt working. So everything's nice and contained in the back corner, all nice and neat, looks great. And one thing to note is that the customer has spec'd this van with an additional 230 volt socket and USB just next to the seat there. which can be very handy if you want to sort of run an extension out of the van into your awning. Say you've got the awning set up at the campsite, you don't want to have to run a cable from the back there all the way over. So this is actually a really neat little addition, and it's quite a popular one. Now, I mentioned that this van has hot water, and we actually have a shower input at the back of it too. So I'll just have a little look in here, and yep, we've got our little shower hose here. So let me plug it all in for you. So we're locked in. We've got this little external shower, and if you imagine the thermal top is heating up the water, we've got a big 38 litre water tank underneath. We've got a little shower here. I would use this for washing off my dog, washing off my boots, but it does give you enough flow to actually hang a shower curtain over the tailgate and use this as a proper shower. So a very nifty attachment in the back here, and it's super easy to pop off and just clips away like so. Now, if you hung around long enough to make it to this point in the video, I thank you, and you're going to get a treat because we're going to show you the brand new customer area here at Jerba. It's a really cool setup, and I think it's going to make those decisions when you come to spec out your camper van a whole lot easier, because it's got some really cool cabinetry in the back. So let me jump in and show you this. So I guess first things first, somewhere nice to sit and discuss the options. We've got a big TV in the background too, so if you want to watch our YouTube videos when you're here, you're more than welcome to do so. Just don't come and show me that. And if we spin you around, we've got on the wall loads of different van colours, so you can see what all the van colours look like. And if you're picking up your van, you've got these big sliding doors which keep all the noise out, but they're glass, so we can spin the van around, you can see inside your van, and you can just get the whole experience and comfort without the noise of our workshop. Now, probably the most magical thing about this whole room, if I just spin you around, is the back wall. And on this back wall, we've kind of imitated a camper van a little bit. We've got top lockers up on the top here, just like you would get in your camper van. We've got lights. I don't believe these are working yet, but they will be put on at some point. And above that, we've got all of our awards. So we've got some neat awards up there, which you can have a look at if you're in. And this is the key piece. So you might be wondering what appliances are available, and it's hard to just look at a sheet and decide which one's best for you. So we've made these drawers. When you pull them out, each drawer has a different appliance, and you can basically open them up, have a look at all the different sinks, all the different hobs. We've got a wall-less hob in the next room, and have a look at all the different gas burners, and basically figure out which one best suits your needs. We go into this one, we've got an older SMEV style unit. I actually really like this one, it's one of my favourites. We've got these deep can sinks. We've got another variation of the can sink. So it's all in there. I'll just push these back in. And we also have a little bit of a sort of nifty, crafty thing from Nathan here. And basically, what this block is a little bit of fun. So you can basically spin it and pair up your furniture combinations. So we've got floor colours on the bottom, and then we've got furniture colour on the side, and then we've got worktop colour on the top. All named so you can decide which colour scheme will best suit your van. A little bit of fun, but we thought it would be something great to play with when you're in here, get a better idea of how we do things and how you might want your van to be. And as always, we've got samples for everyone to take away. We've got samples of all the furniture choices, all the materials that we use. This is the Thermoflex that I talked about. It's very sort of aero chocolate-esque, but it's very good. This is our three-part ply floor that I talk about a lot. We've got the birch plywood on top and bottom, and then we've got this special foam membrane on the inside, which gives us the noise dampening and also keeps us insulated in the camper vans. You can see a section from our roof and the special design that we have used to make our roof lightweight but very, very strong. So yeah, it's all in here. So yeah, we hope you enjoyed this little video, and we hope you enjoyed seeing our new customer room. If you do want to come down and talk about camper vans, we're always open. You can schedule an appointment with Dave, and he will bring you in and take you through all this stuff, discuss what's best for you and your needs. We have a really nice coffee machine, so you can have a nice cup of coffee, you can watch a bit of Jerba TV, and we'll just welcome you in and show you around the workshop, show you how things work in here. So hopefully you've enjoyed this video. If you have, please give it a thumbs up, please give us a comment, let us know what you think. Next week, we have the chance to go down to Milton Keynes to see the new ID Buzz. So hopefully we'll be producing a little bit of a video on that, and we'll give you our opinion on whether it can be a camper van or not. We'll take a few measuring tapes, measure up, and we'll see if it's the first sort of all-electric camper van from Volkswagen. Who knows? But anyway, thanks for watching. Hopefully you've enjoyed this one, and we'll see you in the next one. Cheery bye.